Chuck Todd is NBC's political director and moderator of Meet the Press. Chuck, good morning. It's good to see you. So if a president of any party had a week that began with the killing of the head of al-Qaeda, ended with a jobs report that saw unemployment at a 50-year low, we'd call it a good week with a whole bunch of legislation in the middle there. And yet President Biden's still sitting in the 30s in his approval. You've got Democrats openly on television and during debates wondering whether he should run again, some of them saying he shouldn't. How is the White House feeling at the end of this week and looking ahead to the midterms?
Well, they're feeling really good. And not only that, there is a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They do feel as if they're not getting enough credit. They do feel as if their leadership style isn't being given enough credit for the fact that, hey, he promised there'd be more bipartisanship in Congress, and he has signed some big bipartisan pieces of legislation. He promised to do some big things on climate, and when it looked like it wasn't going to happen, which I think certainly led to the demoralization among Democrats with his job rating, and he's going to get that. But, you know, part of this is, you can't help it. Part of this, you got to ask yourself, Willie, the Democratic Party's never been in love with Joe Biden. They've always just sort of tolerated him. They've never, and I think that's part of the issue. He's never been the first choice of Democratic activists to be a nominee, to be the standard bearer. And so I do think that's what sort of irritates sometimes Biden folks. It's sort of like he's constantly underestimated. He's constantly told he doesn't have this constituency, that constituency. And they sit there and they point at the scoreboard and they say, who's president?
Yeah.
Right? And he's the only one that could beat Trump. So, look, I do think that they are, if I'm them, if they don't get a bump after all this, even a small bump, they got to ask themselves if they're ever going to get one.
Yeah, the White House saying we beat Donald Trump less than 2 years ago, and you're already looking for the next candidate. Right. Chuck, you got a lot to talk about this morning. Thanks so much. Great to see you. We'll look for more on Meet the Press when Chuck is joined by Stacey Abrams, the Democratic gubernatorial candidate in Georgia. Also, Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace of South Carolina and Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen, who serves on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.